Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Revita. It's a platformer roguelike made by, I guess, a buddy of mine called Benstar. And he's been lurking in my audience slash, in contact with me on Twitter for years now. And I think I just followed him because some of his gifts were really cool to look at. And I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to play this game whenever it comes out. And so I guess here we are. So let's dive right in. I'm loving these pixels. They're good. That speedrun timer's spooky. Okay, how do I jump? That's how I jump. You know what? This doesn't feel like the kind of game that I'm gonna want to play with a controller. Yeah, this feels better. Alright. Jump lets you jump off of a wall while sliding down. Gotcha. Enter. 15 floors total. I'm digging the pixels. I'm digging the music. Shoot the direction of your aim reticle in order to shoot enemies. Got it? Perform a dash to get out of nasty situations. Be invincible for a short period of time. So I'm getting a pretty heavy Neon Abyss slash Scourgebringer vibe from this. It's a little bit heavier than both of them. Oh, it's 15, so it's 15 floors. It's 15 floors for this region. Well, luckily these guys are dumb as bricks, so I can just kind of hang out. So we hop in the elevator, clear a room, keep going, 15 times, fight a boss. It looks like there's some kind of rest or item room somewhere that I can get into. Hopefully there's a... Ow. I didn't even notice the guy coming up from behind. Okay, we get a key. Opens locked gates. I really like this music. It's super good. I want to turn it up, but I know it would drown me out, which sucks. I guess I could turn it up on my end. Ah. Okay, gain souls by defeating enemies. Once the bar segment is full, Q to heal. I like that. That's a good set. That's a good way of handling it. We get damage up. Common, 5% extra damage. I'll take it. Okay, dodging is going to be a little tough, but that's okay. This is a bop. It is a bop. Now what is this? Item room of a sort. Offer. Offer hearts. Offer 0. Offer 1. Rest in me. Okay, Smithy's Hammer rare. Get 1 free additional upgrade when visiting the blacksmith. Corrupted. Get a curse. Enemies might spawn... Other enemies upon death. You know what? Worse things have happened, maybe. So, you really don't want to get hit. Haha! Hey, metacurrency. I like. And it wastes no time just chucking you in. Can I sack anything to this? Nope. Alright, off we go. Yeah, more enemies, more blood, more points. At least, that's what I was thinking. Unfortunately, I died. Okay, so I'm just gonna hang out here, just doing my thing. Living my gun life. And just hanging out. I might, this might be a little bit more than a one-off. We'll see how this goes. Alright. Because it plays slick, I'm just crap. Okay, look at the timer for speedrunners. I almost kind of want the ability to just turn it off. Just as somebody that will never speedrun and is utter trash at being fast. Like, I'm a slow, methodical kind of guy. Oh, you know what? Here's an option. Speaking of being trash man, let's just bop it down by 10%. Okay, that should be better for me. I could probably go faster and be a fine fighter. Hello. Hey, kiddo. How about you give me 1 HP and I'll let you open up one of my treasure chests? Yes. Choose a chest, and its contents shall be yours. Bam. Well, better luck next time, you shit. What do I... Oh, that's where I go. Okay. The loss of HP, the healing system, they make a lot of sense. I feel like I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble, though I'm noticing... Ow. Okay, I'm noticing there's some side rooms that I probably totally missed out on the first time I came through here. Because I was too distracted. So we can pop this open and see if we get an item that doesn't cost me health. Why? Ah! If it's gonna cost me HP, I feel like the RNG should be a little friendlier. Heal 1. I was gonna save my healing for this. Offer 0. What if I do offer 0? Nope. You have to offer at least 1. Ow. Store sell an additional item. Yeah, but it's gonna cost me HP, ain't it? Whew. This is a costly series of something or others. Well, we'll just make it work. Try and go better, faster, not die. Yeah, the lack of range on me is, I think, going to be my biggest issue. I got freaked out by that. Alright. Well, I don't have any keys, and I'm near death. This is normal. The pickup's permanent per run. This is a roguelike. There does seem to be some kind of meta currency. Because I got like a... I got a token after the last run. It looks like there's also a score multiplier. Oh. Shoot, that was open. I thought I needed to keep. Well, whatever. Damn, Benstar. Whoever you got to do your music did a great job with it. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if that score multiplier increases the amount of souls I gain. So, I know for the most part, this game is very much done by one guy. A guy that's like 5-10 years younger than me, which is wild. The older I get, the more I'm just like, shit, I suck. I had all these aspirations when I was in college, and like, yeah, I'm gonna be a game designer. I'm gonna make my own games. Form kind of a team. We're gonna... Yeah, no. Instead, I've got a team of random people that I play video games with professionally, which, I mean, I guess I'll take it. It's a thing. Alright. Yeah, the more of this I do, the less damage I take. A lot of it has to do with the fact that I know exactly what I'm... Well, I don't exactly know what I'm doing, but I know the enemy patterns, and that makes a huge difference to not taking damage. Not seeing any of the side rooms that I want to go into this time around, but that's okay. It's a pretty good product. It's super good. It's very no-nonsense. There's not a whole lot of distraction or bonus stuff that's going to keep me, you know, slow me down. Okay, there we go. We get a key. There we go. Make sure I don't land on the spikes. I have no idea if the spikes are killer or if I just take damage. Okay, well, Let's go here. Let's offer 2. I get a shield. Clean screen of enemy bullets upon getting hit. Ugh. I mean, it's good, but ugh. Ooh, and healing only gives you half a heart. Ugh. Except you have a more stable income than indie devs. This is true. Ah, I didn't even notice him just going for the charge. Well. What the? Oh, it fired its worm bits up and... Oh. Was that having trouble? I mean, I'm mostly curious about this whole meta currency thing and how it works. So it's kind of like Spelunky with less platforming and a little bit more forgiveness. But yeah, I'm getting that Spelunky tightness, but I don't feel like I'm careening out of control. I feel like I'm getting better with every single run. It's just a matter of actually leveraging it. Hey, thank you Acme Boy for the 29-month resub. You're having a good day in this crazy world. I'm having a good day. Today is a good one. Damn it, I hit the jump button, but I guess no dice. Yeah, firing the little worms up above was spook. Yeah, I wish the heal meter would fill a bit faster. As somebody that played a whole bunch of Hollow Knight, I absolutely agree. I think it has something to do with the, with how fast the meter went up in, Hollow Knight. That this feels like it goes up just a little too slow. But it's a roguelike, it's not really supposed to go up that fast. Well, I guess I'll just be over here. There we go. Gotta make sure I don't end up in the spikes. It looks like the spikes no longer activate after you've cleared a room, so you don't have to worry about... This would happen in Binding of Isaac and a couple other roguelikes that I've played over the years, where it's just like, hey, let's just offer 1 heart. Chance for a second soul to spawn on enemy death. Chance 10%. Hell yeah. I think that's the other reason why it's slow, because there's upgrades that make it faster. Assuming you can live long enough to actually use them. But like, Binding of Isaac and a couple other roguelikes had spikes. And so I'd be walking through a room that I've already cleared, you know. It's totally safe, right? And I just walk my ass straight into a spike wall and take a ton of damage. It's like, well, that was embarrassing. Okay, I'm not finding any special doors here, which is a mild tragedy. You know, originally when I saw 15 floors, I'm like, oh god, how the hell am I supposed to get through 15 floors? But it's actually 15 rooms. Makes total sense. And I love the fact that you can just see the corpses hanging out. Probably actually heal a couple of times here. Hey! Yeah, thought so. Alright, jerk chest. What do you got for me? Spawns a friendly ghost that'll attack enemies. Hey! God, this music is so good. Like, game soundtracks absolutely are not underrated in a lot of cases, but from an indie game perspective, I don't think a lot of developers realize how crucial a bump in soundtrack is to making your game stand out in a good way. Let's see. Also, thank you. Was that a resub from Shakira? I actually have no idea. Whoop. Okay. Stupid wood guy was coming after me. I can't get distracted here. Let's heal up. Don't see anything else here. Hey, it is Benstar. Let's see. You've randomly made it in time. I wander in chat. Well, you picked a good time, and you made a good game. Who did the soundtrack for this? Is this you, or did you get somebody else to do it for you? Also, shout out to Benstar, who's in chat, who made this. And it's great. Like, this soundtrack, very Dicey Dungeons. I don't know how many of you guys have played Dicey Dungeons, but, like, Dicey Dungeons is a good game. Don't get me wrong. Oh, boy. But I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Chipsel made that game pop in a way that, if it didn't have that soundtrack, it would have been almost kind of, not disappointing, but it definitely would have had the same level of replayability, I guess. Didn't make the soundtrack. That's fantastic. Made by Christoph Jacob. I'll have to check it out. Welcome, fellow child. We have some relics and trinkets that might be of use to you. Bye-bye. Okay, so we can get half a heart for a key. Each kill increases your damage in that room by 5%. Increases the size and damage of familiars and orbitals. Oh, hell yeah. And then I'm not going to do anything else because I'm very weak and low on health, and we're about to go into a boss fight, which, if we're lucky, I can just totally cower it out and just let my familiar do some of the effort. Fellow child, use the old man voice. Hell yeah. Denial. All-seeing guardian of creepy as shit, and I'm gonna get wrecked here. I have no idea what his patterns are, and I'm feeling the spooks. Oh, interesting. The meter fills up based on kills and slowly dips down. Wait, really? It's probably based on how recently you've gotten a kill. I feel like that meter should probably not tick down in the middle of a boss fight, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. Or it's just an oversight. I don't know. Okay. I'm digging this boss fight because it doesn't feel like one of the Cave Blazers boss fights. I've always been spooked in roguelike boss fights because they always feel very... Gosh, range upgrades would actually be incredible right about now. Certain roguelikes I've played over the years, their boss fights don't really match the game. Okay, I'm assuming he's getting faster. They don't match the game, and what ends up happening is, whoop! Wow! Bad timing on that one. I was hoping I could cross over and not catch that in the face, but... Well, there we go. Okay, let's see. The meter goes down, is based on kills. It's not going to tick down when the boss takes place in the final game. Perfect. If I seem at all critical of anything, it's purely just because I'm in feedback mode. Because I know, I guess I know very specifically, you will listen, and I don't think any of my feedback is ever going to be out of sorts. Try not to be, anyway. But I remember in Cave Blazers, the boss fights were just like, what the hell is this? This doesn't match the rest of the gameplay. Everything just feels really awkward all of a sudden. And it's almost like playing a completely different game. Whoops. Probably actually want to just give it a bit of a chill point. Ow. Nope. But I kind of remember you can actually hop on walls here. There we go. And so apart from the fact that I just totally ate boss to the face there, the boss didn't feel like it was from a completely different game. What's a good example? I don't know. I mean, Cave Blazers, I think, is probably the best one. And also one of the more disappointing ones, because I really liked Cave Blazers' base gameplay. It's just... Whew. You got to a boss fight, and it's just like... It wasn't fun anymore. Okay. Yep, spikes retracted when all the enemies were dead. Yup. Super nice. What is this one? Your bullets have a chance to slow down enemies. Corrupted, get a curse. Enemies explode upon death. Woo, okay. That actually could be good for me. We'll see how it goes. Oh. I was really hoping they would explode with a little bit more of a boom. Okay, now I have a key. I haven't seen this room yet. Okay. Chance for a shop purchase to be free. Deal damage to enemies on touch based on the damage dealt to you. The problem is I'm so low on health that there's pretty much no reason to even bother. Okay, so I think the explosion does actually harm enemies, like harm other enemies in the area. It just doesn't pop off all the time. Because I'm pretty sure when I killed one of those little guys... When I killed one of the little guys, he exploded and blew up everything else in the immediate vicinity. Ah, man. I missed the bonus soul perk from the last round. Oh! You can actually charge hits. You know what? Okay. Try holding... Oh, holding down. Aw. Let's see that again. Because I looked away for a second. That's super cute. Okay, so what do we got here? Increase your damage multiplier by a little bit. Increases your dash speed. Do I... You know what? Death's door, here we come. Oh good, it doesn't tick down in shops. I like that. Yeah, description of that curse is not 100% accurate. It's only sometimes. Nope! Wow, that death was fast. It's too focused on the enemies, did not at all realize that, hey, Spike's over there. Well, that's fine. So, seeing it... Oh, gosh. The problem is, like, I want to play more of this, but I should probably hold off until we actually get the... Well, I don't know. Hell if I know. Because one part of me wants to... Okay. Hold off until the 1.0 version. Oh! Was the uncollected soul... Is that what turned into the key, or is that just total random chance there? Yeah, should I leave souls on the ground? No, I think that was just total random chance. Alright. Let's see. Recommend finishing the demo. There's not much more after the boss. Perfect. Okay. I've been having this problem recently. I think a lot of it has to do with this year, but also certain early access games and certain other games, where I finally get around to the 1.0 version, and I've, like, lost my taste for the game. And so I'm trying very hard to not put the bare minimum in. Hello, Rocket? Weak homing. I'll take it. But it's not that I want to put the bare minimum in, but I want to avoid effectively spoiling myself on the actual gameplay. So that when it's in its best state, I am having my best time. As opposed to, okay, there's something here. It's like a dead robot thing, but I guess I can't interact with it, so that. Easiest example I can give is Hades. Absolutely adore Hades. Great game. I'm not really interested in the 1.0 because I put it in 100 episodes of the early access version and it's driving me nuts. Bullets have a chance to burn enemies. Hey, these are pretty good. And so, yeah, if there's not much after the boss, then that's a perfect ending point for me. Okay, so we've got some bush monsters. Let's debush them. There we go. Finally set him on fire. A little too late. It's fine. Okay. I can't tell how much damage the fire is doing. Because unfortunately I can't look. I can't look. Because it demands too much of my focus. I guess these guys would be a good opportunity. Excuse me. No, my soul. Okay. It's fine. Oh, well. I was gonna try and do science on one of those guys to see if I could get, kill one of them with the fire. Apparently when you Google this game, you get Viagra and shampoo. Well, I mean, there are worse things to get. Some of these taglines are a little concerning. Okay. Excuse me. Is there a difference between any of these flies? Hello. What are you? Gives you 2 keys. Hey. Okay, so what do you have for me? Opens locked gates, or it'll spin fast around you. I don't have any. Don't just look. Bye-bye. Sure. Bye-bye. Have I checked out the accessibility options? I have. I love them. They're super good. I don't know if you yoinked them from Scourgebringer, but you, just having those is incredible for me. I'm doing okay on 90%. I don't think I'd drop further than that. Boy, I'm just getting showered with goodies. Nothing that's immediately necessary or actually that useful. But eventually a door will be locked and I will be ready for it. Okay, so fire only does one, like, little 1 damage tick. So it's not really making that huge of a difference here. Okay, Giant's Fang. I just, like, I could go for it. It'll get me cursed. But I don't have any orbitals. We could just pick up the curse and see what happens, but no. This run actually has some legs. Let's leave it for a bit. Getting Neon Abyss vibes with this game. I am, but it feels better. For starters, the fact that it actually has like a little spawn warning, like, hey, enemies. Oh, did that actually hit me? Enemies are gonna spawn within like this area. Steer clear. That alone makes this better for me. I absolutely despise that Neon Abyss where you walk into a room and immediately just get punched by an enemy. It's like, oh, come on, don't do that. Oh, hey. Shout out to Christoph Jacob hanging out in chat as well. Thank you for this absolutely lovely soundtrack. Whoop. Balls. Holy shit, he does damage. Either that or I took 2 hits there, I'm not entirely sure. I should not get distracted in the middle of a boss fight. I was trying to shoot for the gap so I could keep hitting. I'm a dum-dum. I can't wait to show more. Can't wait to listen to it. This has got some bop to it. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be playing this when I'm super tired, but I'm having a good time, so it doesn't matter. We'll keep going until I beat this tonight, because there are a lot of roguelikes that I'm actually really looking forward to, and a lot that are coming out in this general week period. So what was the one that was surprise announced recently? Ziggurat 2. I just got surprise announced, like, yesterday or the day before, which is a complete surprise to me, but I'm really looking forward to that. I think this is going to be longer than Benstar expected. No, I mean, this feels about right. Most roguelikes have a bit of a learning curve. It's very rare... I did get hit by him as he went down. Damn it. It's very rare for me to just pick up a roguelike and beat in one run, especially if there's a skill cap involved. Slay the Spire is the only one I can think of that I got really close to winning on my first run. Or maybe Monster Train. I might have beaten that one in the first run, or close to. But a lot of the other ones, like, you actually really have to work for a win. Damn it. Should probably have just gone for the grounds. I know people were talking about Ziggurat earlier today, but I think it was announced like 2 days ago, but it was super quiet. Marketing is important. Ooh. Lucky Clover increases your luck. We'll see if that actually makes much of a difference here. What am I thinking? Marketing. There we go. The older I get and the more like I get into this industry and kind of my specific... Oh yeah, didn't you finish Star Renegades in a run? That's a good point. I did. Let's see. Okay. And we get... regain a heart. A whole heart. I like it. Let's see. Marketing. It's hard to focus. Let's see. Shooting the torches in the offering room. Just a hint. Oh! Do those heal you? Thank you for the hints. I think I had tried kind of plinking at them or shooting in their general direction, but I must not have looked. Or must not have hit, or who knows what. Anyway. But I'm finding, like, especially as the indie-pocalypse becomes more of a thing, and we get more and more rad indie games every single day, week, month, so on and so forth. Standing out is really hard. And so, I've noticed with, like, a lot of older developers, a lot of them seem to kind of lean on the idea of their, like, pre-existing fame from their first game, back from when, you know, their game originally came out. Because when Ziggurat came out, I don't think they did much for marketing, but they didn't need to, because there was, like, zero competition, so you could just be like, alright, we made Ziggurat, and a shit ton of people will play it. Nowadays, like, you can have an absolutely beloved IP, and if you don't market the second one particularly well, people are just gonna peace out on it. I still don't have any keys. You know, that's fine. I don't really have the HP to squander on that one anyway. One of the main things driving indie development is that technology has gotten so much better than it used to be. Yup. Game Maker is incredible. I think this is Game Maker? Might not be, actually. But yeah, oh, damn it. I'm really bad at shooting for the gap, and I fired myself back into the spikes because I forgot there's kickback on the gun. It's fine, that run was okay. This is Game Maker. Hey! And I know this is just a demo, but I think I'm gonna go for at least one more episode. I'm gonna go until we beat this boss. Because he's a hard sucker, and I know I need to just take it slow and actually learn his patterns, but that's hard. I like this game. It's super good. It's one of my top upcoming roguelikes that I cannot wait to have kick my ass repeatedly over and over and over again. That's pretty much it. I don't know. This game is great. The pixels are great. The music is super great. And the gameplay is familiar, but different enough to feel like a wholly different kind of product. And I can't wait to see what kind of crazy synergies I can get up to when I live long enough to get a synergy at all. Anywho, so the demo is currently available as part of the Steam Autumn Festival for 2 more days. So if you want to try it out yourself, it is available there. And otherwise, it'll probably be back for future festivals, or who knows, maybe the demo will just stick around. I don't know. But for now, at least, if you guys like this episode in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe, because I'm going to finish this demo, and then we're going to be back for more when the game actually properly comes out. By the way, I'm going to leave a link to the Discord and Steam page for this game, so if you guys do want to check those out and wishlist it as well, that would actually be lovely, because it helps the developer immensely, and he's a lovely guy. Anyway, with all that out of the way, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.